Hi guys, I'm Ram Agarwal. You are watching my channel 52 Pixels. Let's get started. Hi guys, in this tutorial we are going to see how to use Puppet Warp in making a text interacting with this vine using Photoshop. To get started, what we are going to do is just first select this vine. And so to do that, what we are going to do is just select this background layer which is already selected. Now go to select, and here we have the option called as color range. So go to color range, and as you can see, by default it is getting selected quite well, so I don't have to do any changes or something. So I can just click on OK, and as you can see, I've got the selection quite well and it's looking quite perfect now. So what I'm going to do is just create a layer mask using this one. So using this selection, I'm going to go and create a layer mask, and my layer mask is created as well, but there might be some flaws which can be rectified using select and mask. So with this mask selected, I'll just go to select and mask, and this is looking quite perfect, so I won't do anything. I'll just smoothen it up a little bit. Just this much works well. I'll click on OK, and the original layer I'll just drag it to the dustbin so that it gets deleted. Now what I'm going to do is just using the text tool and using the white color, I'm going to type pixels. So it might not be visible for you right now because of the white color, but I guess after expanding it, after transforming it, I guess you can see it quite well. So it is looking somewhat like this. I'll press enter and save the text. I'll just drag it over here somewhat like this. Yeah. Now what we are going to do is just select this layer first of all, the one with the mask. Now go to edit, and now we are going to use the Puppet Warp tool. So using the Puppet Warp tool, as we did already, we are going to plot some points in the main vine so that we can transform that. So it is going to be somewhat like this. I'm not going to plot points on every leaf, but I'll still make sure that each leaf gets pointed out so that whenever I transform, nothing gets lost. It's just looking proper and not so edited. It looks natural. I want it to look natural. So basically what I'm going to do is just that using the warp tool, I'm just going to make this vine kind of interacting with this text. So using that, I'm just going to drag this one over here, just like this, and this one over here. So as you can see, we've already got the vine that is properly twisted and warped using the Puppet Warp tool. I'll do some adjustments over here as well. So as you can see, I've done the warping. Now what I'm going to do is just press enter so that the warp changes get saved. And what I'm going to do is just drag this layer to this plus icon so that it gets duplicated. And this duplicate layer, I'm just going to place it over the text. So as you can see, I've got the interacting text as well. Now just one thing is left, that is the background. So to add background, I'm just going to tap on the layer which has the mask, and I'll tap on the plus icon so that I get the layer, and I'll drag it towards the bottom. With this layer selected, I'll go to edit, fill, and fill it with black color. So I'll click on OK, and as you can see, I've got the black color as well as the text and the Puppet Warp vine. Now using this layer which is on top of the text layer which has the mask, selecting the mask using the brush and black color, I'm just going to start by masking the little parts of the text and the image so that they look interacting and they look quite good. So I'll work with this one first. So as you can see, I've drawn the P shape. Now I'll just work with other text. So I is going to be left like that only. In X, I'm going to delete this line, just like this. So in X, I've got the text in the front and the vine in the behind. So as you can see, I've started making a pattern which is like a wave. So from here, it's from behind it's in the front, again behind, it will be in the front in this one, it will be at the back side in this one. So as you can see, I've just started making a wave out of that. Now I'm going to leave this E the way it is, and with L, I'm just going to experiment with this one. I'll decrease the size just to remove this little vine. So now the vine is coming from behind, and in S it is going from front, and here I'm going to use the mask once again. So as you can see, I've made the text interacting with the vine. It is looking quite good now, but there are some flaws in the text. As you can see, these white parts, they don't look good, and it just steals the natural feel of the image, right? So to do that, what I'm going to do is just use this mode. Currently the mode is normal, so I'm going to use overlay. Using overlay, I'm just going to work around the borders of the vine so that the selection looks good, and I'll just increase the brush size to be more precise. Same way with this one, layer 0, I'm going to use the same tool, and now as you can see, it is looking quite better, and the white parts have gone, and the text is looking quite good with this interacting vine. So I can just go to layer and flatten this image and save it for my further use. So well, that's it for today guys. Hope you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to 52 Pixels and tap on the bell icon to get notified. Thank you.